case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In a 1978 case, Exxon Corp v. Railroad Commission, heard by the Supreme Court of Texas, the central issue was whether a company could be granted permission to drill a well in a unique location only if there were unusual conditions that made it necessary to prevent oil waste. BTA Oil Producers had requested a permit to drill a new well in the Devonian Field to recover more oil reserves. The Railroad Commission granted BTA's request, but Exxon challenged it, alleging that an exception to drilling rules should only be granted in cases of unusual reservoir conditions. The key question was whether BTA's request was justified due to economic circumstances arising from the presence of an existing wellbore. During the trial, the court heard arguments from both sides and carefully examined whether to grant the exception. BTA's arguments focused on economic factors and waste prevention, while Exxon maintained that no unusual conditions warranted the exception. Ultimately, the court determined that BTA was entitled to a Rule 37 exception based on the existing wellbore's economic impact. The commission had appropriately considered these factors in its decision to prevent oil waste. The Supreme Court of Texas affirmed the district court's judgment in favor of BTA and allowed the permit under Rule 37. Exxon's complaints about BTA's wedge lease allowance would have to be addressed in a separate context.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.